the work's not done.
A year marked by protests.
It could be any of us in that situation.
A year marked by tough conversations about race.
If those people didn't have their voice out there, would we be having this conversation today?
A murder at the hands of a Minneapolis police officer set a movement in motion.
I think with the George Floyd video, a lot of people were becoming awakened for the very first time.
What I've seen across the country too many times is unacceptable.
A rallying cry for racial justice and police reform.
Let's think about the years that people have felt not trusting their law enforcement community.
Reforms already happening in our state and across the nation.
Those changes, those conversations, spurred on by the story of one man.
Say his name.
George Floyd.
And tonight marks exactly 1 year since George Floyd's murder. The video of him being pinned down by a former Minneapolis police officer with a knee on his neck has been watched by people all around the world.
And yet, we all saw different things. For some, it was deeply shocking, and for others, the scene felt all too familiar.
And we are choosing to avoid showing that painful footage tonight. Instead, we want to go beyond the moments of despair and take a deeper look at George Floyd's legacy.
And in the days that followed his death, protests erupted in cities all over the country, including right here in Colorado. And those demonstrations went on for weeks.
And it was the start of a movement. George Floyd's name became a rallying cry for police reform and racial justice. Denver7 Sloan Dickey begins our coverage tonight, taking an in-depth look at the changes as Coloradans from all walks of life reflect on the last year.
Say his name.
I think we have to view it in the way of transition, transformation.
We've said their names: George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Daunte Wright.
As we begin to talk about what's happened nationally, we have to begin to talk about right here in Aurora and in our state.
And Elijah McClain, Americans who died at the hands of police.
Those are the individuals that are the true heroes in regards to why we are having a national discussion.
Their death sparked a movement, a year of rallying cries that turned into conversations about race in America and police reform.
Let me also acknowledge that we certainly have made mistakes.
And I know people are critical of those protests, but at the same time, if those people didn't have their voice out there, would we be having this conversation today?
Aurora NAACP President OMAR Montgomery says the concept of policing is what got us here.
Let's begin to figure out what are the common themes in these investigations, and let's begin to make those changes immediately.
He says he's seen successes over the last year.
I think there's been some successes. I think when we began to look at some cities that had just totally transformed their police department.
At least 40 states in the District of Columbia have already passed sweeping legislation to reform policing since George Floyd's death, including Colorado, which passed Senate Bill 217 that changed the standard as to when police can use deadly force and bans the use of a carotid hold. We saw students push their school districts to diversify curriculums, and we saw Coloradans unite, no matter the color of their skin.
It definitely has been an opportunity for people who have not been involved with racial matters in the past to take an active role in actively becoming anti-racist.
The Arvadans for Social Justice organization was started after George Floyd was killed, and just like they've been doing for the last year, today they gathered to continue their efforts.
We're out here every afternoon for an hour to a couple of hours. We now continue to be out here and have a presence once a month.
The group was started to protest police brutality. Now the organizers are making real change as well.
A positive direction, like a co-responder team at the Arvada Fire Department that includes a mental health clinician and a paramedic and not a police officer. Positive change like a DEI task force.
Positive changes have been made, but we still have a ways to go. And in order to move forward, Coloradans are still demanding justice.
We still need to see justice for Elijah McClain. We need that case to be over with in order for us to truly begin to talk about healing.
Amid a year of grief and pain, a path forward for a brighter future.
We need to get to a place where we can have trust.
Black Lives Matter!
Sloan Dickey, Denver7.
George Floyd's name could become a long-lasting symbol of change in our nation if a police reform bill succeeds in Congress. Now, the House already passed the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act, so let's dig deeper into the details of it. The George Floyd Act would ban police chokeholds. eliminate the use of no-knock warrants, and create a national registry of police misconduct. The big sticking point is whether to do away with protections that shield officers from civil lawsuits. The bill faces resistance from some Republicans in the closely divided Senate.
And accountability is top of mind for Fort Collins Police Chief Jeff Swoboda said the former officer who murdered George Floyd represents a stain on the law enforcement profession. Let's take a closer look at what he had to say today, writing in part, "As a profession, we are responsible for helping build a better future by removing bad apples from the ranks and preventing them from ever wearing a badge. Policing is one profession where the only acceptable number of bad apples is 0. It starts with who and how we hire, but it doesn't end there."
And while today certainly is difficult for many Americans, there is an effort to find value and meaning in this anniversary. Professor David McIver of Colorado State University says we should consider making May 25th a day of public commemoration and reflection. So let's explore what that would mean. Writing in the New York Times today, McIver says it could be a day of protest and service. It could be an opportunity to confront the challenges of violence and inequality in our nation. He says a day of public mourning would create a space to share grief about what's wrong in the present, also share our hopes for the world we want to build together.
And when it comes to your views on the state of racial justice and policing in the U.S., we see a big split based on politics.
An Axios Ipsos poll found roughly half of white Americans believe we've made the necessary changes to give equal rights to black Americans. Now, drilling down on that data, we see a major partisan split. Listen to this. Nearly 4 in 5 white Republicans agreed with that statement, but just 1 in 10 white Democrats did.
And we see a similar split of opinions over last year's protests. 60% of white Democrats say they were a positive thing for society. Just under 10% of white Republicans agreed. And finally, nearly half of white Republicans believe the United States is not a racist country. Just 4% of white Democrats agree.
And an important perspective in all of this comes from George Floyd's family. His daughter Gianna and a group of family members met privately with President Biden and Vice President Harris at the White House today. They also held meetings with key lawmakers, urging them to pass that police reform bill named for George Floyd. And despite their loss, they believe brighter days are ahead.
Today, I just feel a day of relief because, especially ever since the verdict, you know, the support that we receive around the love to get to this day. And I'm just overwhelmed with joy and hope. And I feel like change is here. There used to be a song that says change is going to come, but change is here. And I'm excited about that.
And I want you to take a look at this powerful moment today when George Floyd's daughter Gianna visited the White House. President Biden says when he knelt down to talk to her, she told him, quote, "My daddy changed the world."
One of the reforms Colorado adopted is requiring all police departments to have body-worn cameras. And now Aurora is going a step further in upgrading the cameras its officers wear. City Council approved a new contract for more than $1 million with Axon Enterprise. The new cameras will automatically start rolling when officers draw their pistol or taser, as well as when they switch on the lights and sirens in patrol cars.
We have some great news. If you've already got your COVID-19 vaccine, you are eligible to win $1 million.
Governor Jared Polis announced the Colorado Comeback Cash Program today. There will be 5 drawings between June 4th and July 7th with a $1 million prize each time. Now, you must be 18 and older and have received at least 1 shot to be eligible.
Now, a scholarship prize for 12 to 17-year-olds will be announced later this week. The last day to qualify is June 30th, so book your vaccine now if you want a shot at the big money.
This bill is for you. It's to finally fix our damn roads.
Looking to boost our infrastructure, state leaders navigate financial roadblocks.
A new way of looking at how we go about funding our transportation infrastructure.
Some worry a new sweeping bill is a bridge too far.
They are far more concerned with greenhouse gas emissions than they are moving people from point A to point B.
Tonight we're going 360, hearing multiple perspectives on the best path forward.
70s today, some 80s tomorrow, but then a return to thunderstorms.